Dude, I need to work on projecting my voice so much more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have that problem some as well. I mumble a lot. I have a hard time saying my own name too. Like, I have a hard time saying Connor.
Like pronouncing it?
Yeah, just.
I almost called you Quanner.
Yeah.
On Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Almost got your first name and your last name mixed up.
Oh, that's
Dude,
all good.
I kept asking people if they were ready for the next guest.
Yeah.
And Blake literally told me, he was like after the second person, don't ask the crowd if they're ready. And I don't know why I was doing that.
But it's like being on a showcase and being like the fifth person to go up and be like, how's everybody doing this evening? Because they've, like, the 4 comics before you also asked, how's everybody doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just little things. I did that a lot. When I'm on stage, I say a lot. I just say
I say and us.
Yeah.
And it gets, dude, and even in normal conversations, dude, that fucking gets to me. I'll forget the subject of the conversation.
Yeah.
Just to critique myself for my grammar.
Yeah. I wish I just didn't. The knows. It's because I'll say it after a punchline and then a tag. It's like, Jesus Christ, you gotta switch that, Connor. You gotta switch that. Gotta find something else to say.
Connor is his name. Twele is his last name.
Yeah.
What's up, dude? He's another stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have you here, dude.
Yeah, thank you for having me here.
First video
of
the podcast.
Yeah.
Audio visual is how we're doing it now, dude.
Nice.
How long have you been doing stand-up for?
It'll be 2 years in July.
Oh, congrats, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah.
It's like it's moving somewhere now,
Right.
Because the first year is so much of just like going to an open mic is the biggest thing.
I know, right?
And making it happen.
I was telling Phil when I had him on that I had no idea it was structured this much. I kind of thought everybody was just kind of like a man on his own or a woman on his own.
Yeah.
And they were just trying to I don't know, pop off somehow. I don't know. I kind of thought it was all done on the internet now.
Yeah.
I didn't really realize that there were scenes in every city like this. So
yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. I think we have a particular.
I didn't realize it was it's like a job.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was talking to somebody about that. They were like, do you think that, they were getting kind of jaded. They were like, and nobody's really going out of their way to talk to me or be my friend or whatever. And that's simplifying what they were saying. But my response to that was I mean, I don't know, dude. You have people that work full time that are then trying to make this their thing. They're trying to put their all into it, and they work their full-time job, write their jokes, go to the mics, and it's very easy for people to get comfortable into a routine. And then you see somebody new come along, well, they're not part of your routine. Stopping and checking on them isn't part of your routine. So it's not that they don't like you, it's that they don't think about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They have their routine. They show up when they show up. For some people, that's an hour early. Some people, it's 15 minutes early.
Yeah.
And they're very much in their mode. 20 minutes before it starts, they might write their set list or whatever. And it's plus then the other thing too is people just I mean, even since you've come in, you've seen people start. They're really adamant for 4 weeks, and then they take week 5 off, come back week 6, don't come back till week 8, and then you never see them again.
Yeah, I've heard that some people do that and then they come back a couple of years later.
Yeah, there's a few people like that. I mean, there's a guy coming around right now. I think that Joe guy used to do stand up, and he's coming back around. But
I can't imagine stopping right now.
Yeah, don't stop
It's just,
right now.
Like, even if it doesn't go that well,
Yeah.
like, it's enjoyable, dude.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know, the everything that goes on around it.
Yeah.
Is interesting.
Dude, it's pretty fucking fun. I like. Jesus Christ. That first audio or first video episode, you get a good clip of me yawning.
Gay clip. Oh yeah, we can put a big old eggplant emoji in Connor's mouth, everybody.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, stand up fucking, it does rule. And like, getting a laugh does rule. And once you've done it once, it's like, well, fuck, I know I've done it, so I can do it again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I remember when I got like a first laugh,
Yeah.
like a true laugh at hi-fi.
Yeah.
Like in my mind, it was like.
Yeah, it feels good.
That's what Steven does every time.
Yeah.
He gets a joke that lands at the hub. He goes like,
yeah.
Dude, shout out to Stephen Bear. Much better at producing a podcast than me. We tried using 2 microphones. One's over there, but it wouldn't show up on the laptop.
Yeah.
I tried to make an aggregate device. I don't even know what aggregate means, but that's what the YouTube video told me to do, and it didn't work. So just doing it how I've done I did the first season.
Yeah.
Putting a microphone in the middle and screaming.
Yeah.
Not really screaming, but projecting a little bit louder than normal.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
Does it feel uncomfortable to project?
It feels uncomfortable to do this in general. But once we get like past like 10 minutes, it doesn't really.
Yeah.
You don't really even think about it that much. But yeah, I would say that's the hardest part about podcasting is the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like, did I start it right? Is like the first conversation good? Are we finding out enough about the person?
Yeah.
In the first few minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway, are you from here?
I'm from Cincinnati.
You from here, dude?
Yeah, I grew up on the east side. So that like Cincinnati's like on my address, but it's not the city of Cincinnati. You know, I didn't live in the city limits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What high school did you go to?
It's called Turpin.
Turpin?
Yeah.
It's in Ohio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
How far away is it?
It's like 15 minutes from where we are right now.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Nice.
It's yeah, it's funny. So I moved to northern Kentucky, and that's the closest I've lived to the actual city. Well, yeah, no, that's still probably the closest I've lived to the actual like city of Cincinnati, like where the city of Cincinnati Police Department's jurisdiction is. But I had to move to a different state to get that close.
Yeah. Oh, dude, moving here was I think it was the best decision I made in my life so far.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I haven't made very many good decisions, so yeah, it's got to be up there.
Yeah. Well, that's funny because, I mean, you hadn't done stand-up in Indiana, had you?
No.
No. Yeah, so you were like me. You just happened to start stand-up in a good scene.
Yeah, I lived here for about a year before. Yeah. Actually, a little bit more than a year.
Well, you got people like Spencer and Nick. They moved to Cincinnati. Like, they were doing stand-up and moved to Cincinnati because of the scene.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, Dan Brady moved from Pennsylvania,
right,
just to come to Cincinnati.
Yeah.
You know, so that's cool. That's I think a positive statement about our
scene, dude.
You know.
Do you see yourself moving anywhere else ever?
Maybe once my kid's grown up.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of want to be in her life.
You have just one daughter right now?
I've got a 5-year-old, and then my fiance has a 4-year-old.
Is she in kindergarten or about?
She's going into kindergarten.
Oh,
yeah,
geez, dude.
Yeah, she's growing.
She's gonna start having homework soon that you have to help her with.
Yeah, man. I'm lucky. She's pretty smart and she's interested in learning, so I think that'll work out. I think I think she'll take some initiative. I think maybe she'll be able to teach me a thing or two.
Yeah. Were you good in school?
I was good at taking tests and stuff. I wasn't good at like completing assignments.
Yeah. Did your teachers not really hold you accountable?
They did up until like maybe like junior year of high school. I think by like junior year they were kind of like, all right, well, you gotta figure this out.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I mean, there were some classes that were better than others for that. Like, I always liked English. I'd always like write my papers and stuff, but it was like mostly the homework.
Did you write stories in like middle school, like 7th, 8th grade? Dude,
Yeah.
I have like vivid memories of writing stories in English class. There was this game on. I had an iPod Touch in middle school. I didn't have a smartphone yet. I had a Pantech AT&T. Do you remember those? Did you ever have one of those?
Yeah, I had the chocolate phone. It was the one that like slid up.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until after I bought it that I found out that's a phone for girls. So it's like, fuck, man.
But anyway, on the iPod Touch, do you remember the game Temple Run?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote like a story.
The story behind
that, dude.
Nice.
And I was so proud. Yeah.
And was that an assignment or something you did for fun?
It was an assignment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had to create a story based off like a game or a book.
Yeah.
That was like a different, like an alternative thing.
Because how old are you? Are you 25?
24.
24.
Gonna be 25 in October.
Yeah. So when you were in high school, did your school like have computer? Like, were you guys already starting to make the switch to like online curriculums where like computers were integrated into your coursework and stuff?
Yeah, my freshman year we didn't. We didn't have computers yet, but then my sophomore year we all got MacBooks.
Yeah, my senior year we were able to bring our own laptops, or the school would give us a Chromebook.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I remember what was that game that I downloaded onto it? RuneScape.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember I played RuneScape sometimes. Yeah, they didn't do a very good job of like making sure that you could like download stuff.
Yeah, no, not at all. And I mean, mine was just my personal computer that I brought, and it was like the first time I had my own computer. Because before that, it was always like family computers and stuff.
I remember kids would get like in trouble for downloading porn.
I just
stuff
came
on the school laptop.
Yeah, mine wasn't the school laptop, but it was mine. But I just had tons of porn on my laptop that I was bringing to school every day. Because I'm saying it was my first. It was like my first laptop, so I was like, yeah, I'll fucking bookmark this. I'll fucking download this video. I was like, then just in school, just fully with porn. Yeah. All day, every day.
Were you a Pornhub guy?
I don't think that Pornhub was really, when I was in high school, it was maybe a thing. It was like sketchy tube sites back then. Yeah. You know, where it was not polished. Pornhub hadn't emerged as the leader yet.
Dude, I think I watched my first Pornhub video when I was 13. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
I'm trying to think. Dude, I found porn like very young. Yeah. And it was like, and it was very quickly, it was like innocent stuff, like pictures of boobs. Then it was just like, I stumbled upon like bondage right away. I was like, whoa, how did we make the fucking leap from boobs to getting tied up?
Oh, dude, I remember I Google searched vagina on my family's laptop when I was 12. Yeah, I think it was a year prior to the porn video. Oh, dude. And it was just like a picture of a lady that was naked with her legs crossed, and it got me going, dude. Yeah. I was like, oh my god, it's so much lower than the penis. Wasn't that like, that was like my first thought.
Yeah. Dude, it's interesting. So like I have very young kids in my household, and one's a girl, one's a boy, and they're like both at the age now where they like understand men and women have different body parts, and it's very like weird to like have conversations. Like my fiance's son asked the other day, he was like, well, why do I have a penis and you have a vagina? And it's like,
he calls it the vagina.
Yeah. and there's just no good answer to give a 4-year-old, you know?
No.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
Yeah, you
Son,
know.
that's how God made us.
Yeah, and then he like asked, he said, well, like something alluding to the fact that only males have penises, and then I heard my fiance like trying to do the right thing and like be progressive, but explaining it in 4-year-old terms, and it's just like, dude, we haven't even figured out how to explain heteronormative people to a 4-year-old, and now we're gonna try to explain trans people to a 4-year-old. It's like, dude, this is crazy. We're not prepared for this. Like,
oh, dude, take him to a drag show.
Yeah, something like that, man. Just be like, you see, all these ladies have penises. Now what do you think, buddy? Your shit's all fucked up. But you can't even tell, dude. Yeah, your shit's all fucked up.
You might go to a bar one night, son.
Yeah.
And come home, and she might have a bigger penis than you. Yeah. You're gonna have to make a decision.
Which is possible. I've seen that boy's penis. It's fucking. It's like, I get he's 4 years old, but I think for a 4-year-old, it's pretty small. I don't have a lot of 4-year-old penises to go off of, but if I had to guess,
I hope that's the only one.
Yeah.
I hope to God that's the only one, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to delete this. I don't want to delete the first video, dude.
Yeah, no. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably just because he's 4 years old.
I can't even imagine having a kid.
It's something. It's what's interesting is having a kid and then also having a step kid.
Yeah.
You know.
Are you 29?
I'm 28. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
we're both off by a year.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's just because, like, I mean, with the step kid, it's like I'm not his dad, so I try not to overstep my bounds. But then there are some times where I'll treat him, and I treat him like he is my own son for the most part. But there'll just be times where I'll like catch myself, be like, is it okay if I explain this to him, you know, to my partner and stuff, or like try to like set boundaries with him? And I was like, or is that something like you want to handle? And she's always like, no, it's fine, like he's your kid too. But it's just weird because like I've only known him for a couple years. It's cool that you trust you that much, too. Yeah. Despite being a degenerate, I'm a very good parent. So that's pretty cool. I'm very proud of the parent I am. Good parent. Listen to him. Yeah. Do you make them go to bed before 10 p.m.? Yeah, before 10 for sure. Yeah. Her son goes to bed around 8, like he's laid down around 8, but with my daughter, we just have so many activities that like we start our bedtime routine at 8. And then we read, and by the time we're done reading, it's always like 9 or 9:15. Yeah. What are you reading right now? Just a bunch of different books. So right now I'm teaching her to read. So she'll read like a couple. She has these books called Bob books. Yeah. Which is just like, Pat has a hat. Pat got a cat. You know, where it's like the same sounds but just a different letter. Oh, dude, the kid is so excited. Yeah. Just turn the page. Items again, dude. Yeah. The worst though is when they don't get it. It's like, cause like. It's like a bad ending to a story. It is. Yeah. It is, but you're also like, you've gotten this far. The whole rhyme scheme has been at. Every word is at. And I'll be like, what's this word? You know this word. It's Pat. I'll be like, does this word look like that word with maybe just a different letter in front of it? Yeah. She's like, yeah. And I was like, so if you sound that out and add at, what would it be? She'd be like, fish? I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Dude, it's so frustrating. And then she'll be like, I don't know. And I'll be like, don't give up on it. I'm like trying to be you got this. I believe in you. Yeah. Not enough parents are like that, I feel like. Yeah. They're not motivational enough. Yeah. There's like not like a lot of students in the breakthrough program that I taught at. Yeah. Working again for them this summer, but yeah, there's a handful of students where it's like if they don't get a concept one time, just give up. Yeah. Yeah, I try not to do that. It's really cool. She really wanted to learn how to do cartwheels, and she was god awful.
Yeah.
It's like she didn't understand what a cartwheel was, and but then she like kept practicing, and now she has like perfect cartwheels. I mean, they're I didn't realize a cartwheel could be done so well, you know.
Right.
But now every time she starts on something and she wants to give up, I'm like, were you able to cartwheel the first time you tried? Were you able to cartwheel the second time? How long did it take you? And so that's just been my go-to.
Yeah.
She's gonna have to figure out how to do something else impressively, or else I'm not gonna. You know, it's like you gotta have to learn a different trick. With training wheels.
Yeah.
Dude, I told my mom, I was like, she's not getting a bike with training wheels. She's not. I had her on a balance bike, and she was doing great at that. And then one day I came home, and my mom was like, my mom had been watching her. I went to their house, and she's like, "Oh, we got a bike, and she can ride it." She's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "That's crazy. Let me see." And then it was just a bike with training wheels. I'm like, "God damn it, dude!" Because now she's like afraid to take the training wheels off. And I'm like, "No, you like know how to balance on a bike."
Yeah. Oh, dude. I remember the first time I took my training wheels off. I was at my grandma's house, and I drove into her school bus that she drives. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I fainted for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hit my head a lot as a kid.
Yeah, I can see that.
Still got a master's degree though.
Yeah.
I'm still stunting on everybody that was smarter than me in high school. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
I'm the alpha brain now.
Alpha brain.
Joe Rogan alpha brain.
That's you, buddy.
Isn't that what that stuff is called?
Yeah. You got it. Plug, sponsor.
I'm just kidding. I was just kidding about the people that were smarter than me. You guys.
Why? Those were the fucking dorks. They can't beat you up, dude.
Actually, some of them were like the guys that played football and basketball with.
Jesus Christ, your school must have been dumb as fuck if the football players were smart guys.
Dude, actually, we actually weren't that intelligent now that I think about it. There were like 3 people that could do calculus, and then everybody else copied off of the 3 people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you meant calculus class was only 3 people.
No, it was about 9.
Yeah.
About 9 or 10, dude.
Yeah.
In AP, that was the worst experience of my life. I remember I wrote a formula down in my hand.
Oh, yeah.
That's something that you could plug numbers into. And it was literally on the test, so I didn't need it.
Yeah.
And the vice principal was proctoring the test. She saw it.
Yeah.
And she made me take the second half of the test, even though I was going to get a 0.
Oh,
so I just argued. Yeah, I argued with her for like 10 minutes. I was like, I don't want to take this.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, you have to finish it.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Damn.
Then I had to go get an MRI on my knee that day, and my mom yelled at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are your parents together?
Yeah, they still are together.
Yeah. You got any siblings?
Yeah, I have a sister that's 3 years older than me.
Yeah.
My dad is 16 years older than my mom.
That's cool.
And it's that's not, I wouldn't say it's cool. It's definitely a unique aspect about my life. But it's his second marriage. He has 3 kids that are in their 40s.
Yeah.
How about you? You got sibs?
Yeah, I got one older brother.
What's his age?
He's this is right funny. So he just turned 34.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he live around here?
Yeah, he lives in the house I grew up in.
Nice.
With my parents.
Really?
Yeah.
What does he do?
He teaches coding boot camp.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's like the instructor, I think.
Gotcha.
I think that's what he does.
Where does the rest of your family live around here?
No, it's actually I only had my immediate family. I only had me, my brother, and my parents. Everybody else was spread out. So that's why it's weird to me, like people like my daughter, all her cousins live, within 30 minutes of each other. Like she knows her cousins. Whereas I saw one of my cousins for the first time in like 15 years last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it like a family reunion?
We went down to see my dad's siblings.
Mr. Fogg got me, dude.
Mr. Fogg.
I tucked that under my leg, so I'm not tempted to hit it anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
continue.
you're good. But I just went down to visit my dad's family, and there was one kid that I just like didn't really. He was the only one who was alive the last time I went down, and oh, that's not true. I guess actually 3 of them were alive. The other 2 are just way older. They're like older than my brother. So I guess I didn't really like. I forgot they were my cousins.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, so some of them died.
No. They're just older. So it seems more like they're like uncles or something. You know,
Okay.
I forget. Whenever I think of cousins, I think of like around the same age.
Gotcha. Yeah, that was weird. My half siblings were around when I was like a real little guy,
Yeah.
and they were like adults.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Did they ever buy you beer?
No.
No.
They didn't really hang out with us that much.
Because your dad cheated on your mom?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think he did. I know he cheated on them.
Or not your mom, their mom.
I think he did cheat on their mom. He
Yeah.
did bring that up once.
So
yeah.
I think that's a pretty common thing. Like if there's like a family split up. Like,
yeah. And also my mom was upset that they didn't go to her dad's funeral.
Oh,
So-
some family drama, yeah.
It's whatever. I'm still cool with one of them. Her name's Krista. She lives in Lafayette.
Nice.
She's been bouncing around for most of her life, but
Nice.
she's a real sweet person.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say though about that? Oh yeah, so they just weren't really around from the years I remember, really remember.
Yeah.
Like 9 to or 10 to 18.
Yeah.
But I've seen them a few times. They'll come to like reunions and some holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did any of your family get to see you do stand up when you were out there?
My dad took me to the Helium open mic in Indy.
Yeah.
That one I went I went with
Spencer too.
That's how you say it.
Yeah.
That's how you say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
I think he liked my set, but he said my mom wouldn't like it. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
What?
I was gonna do an open mic in Lafayette, like a music open mic that they were both at with some of their friends, but the guy that was hosting it started it 30 minutes late, and then he played for 30 minutes.
Sick. That rules.
Yeah, and then he asked everybody to come to the stage that signed up.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's just get out. I was like, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
That was interesting. Somebody needs to start a fucking comedy open mic in Lafayette, Indiana.
Yeah.
And it can't be me right now.
Yeah, man.
Maybe someday, but not right now.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to host a show there eventually. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Go back once a month or something to host a show.
Yeah, I'm sure a bar would be down to do that.
Yeah, for sure. What is in Lafayette? What's near there?
Purdue University.
Yeah. Is Purdue in Lafayette?
It's
Or
in
it's just
West Lafayette.
Oh, okay.
So it's separated by the Wabash River.
Word.
Yeah,
I didn't even know there was a Wabash River.
That's so the Ohio goes straight into the Mississippi. The Wabash goes down Indiana into the Ohio River.
Okay, nice.
And then
Nice.
yeah, I live on the east side, or my parents live on the east side, far east side of Lafayette.
What was the biggest shock coming from? Like I figure Lafayette's smaller than Cincinnati. What was the biggest shock coming to Cincinnati?
Even from Indianapolis, dude.
I guess that's
it's
true.
noisier here.
Yeah.
There's a lot
They
more
got
sound. I remember the first night I moved here, I was smoking a blunt on my patio.
Yeah. Cool guy alert.
At my old place, and I was just like, wow, there's so many more lights and buildings and just sounds in general.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
That I romanticize about my first night in the Natty sometimes.
Yeah.
Not to get sensual or anything.
That's funny. That's how it was. I lived in Chicago for a couple of years, and that's how that was for me. That feeling. I imagine going from Lafayette to Cincinnati is similar. Cincinnati to Chicago. Dude, I did a show at Helium, and I was shocked at how nice downtown Indy. What was the first open mic you did?
The Hub.
The Hub?
Main Street.
Yeah?
Yep.
How did it go for you?
I can't remember. I had like 3 gin and tonics before I went up.
Is that your drink of choice?
Yeah, I'm trying to cut back a little bit though.
Yeah.
I've only drank like beers, and actually that's a lie. I had a mixed drink a couple weekends ago.
Yeah.
But I had 2 beers during the finals on Sunday night.
Oh, yeah.
Sunday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'll get drunk off of like a tall beer now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't drank in 5 years. I can't imagine what a beer would do to me.
Did it take you a while to like work up to sobriety? Like, did you try it a few times?
Yeah. I got arrested in like 2017, I think, and I was in like court ordered programs and stuff for. No, 2017 is when I got sober. It was like, no, I don't know. No, 2018 is when I got sober. 2014 is like when I got arrested. And then I was like in court ordered programs. So I was supposed to be sober.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of attempts. And then once I got out of the program, I tried getting high one last time for like 2 months. And then it finally stuck in 2018.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I got sober April 1st.
What was the turning point?
My kid's mom was like, I'll sell your drugs.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, I'll give it a shot, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's cool. It's
just fart?
No, that was my stomach. I was hoping I hope it kind of picked up on the mic. Dude, I uncorked a nasty fart at work today, dude.
Yeah, I got sober from my mom and her kid, and my kid.
Yeah, this is what I think of them.
God damn it.
Dude, what's really funny about getting sober though is like, when I got off probation, I remember just being like, fuck, I just want, I drink like 7 and 7, which is just like Seagram 7 whiskey and 7-Up. I was like, I just want one of those so bad, but my kid's mom knows what whiskey smells like. She'll smell that, like she'll smell the alcohol on me. And I was like, but she doesn't know what crack smells like.
Does crack smell like anything?
It smells like cocaine.
Really?
Yeah, it smells like
I don't even know what cocaine smells like. I've seen cocaine. People have been like, do you want some cocaine? And I've always said no.
Yeah.
I've always been scared to try it.
It's kind of has like a gasoline smell to it, but not quite.
Okay.
It's weird. It's an acquired smell.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's how I was like, I really just want to have one drink, but I can't, so I'll just spend $400 on crack.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. How like could you manage that? How could you manage to get like $400 at a time?
I was working
then,
and like we were staying between our parents' houses. Because like the court ordered program I was in, like I had to be at a facility.
Gotcha.
You know, so I was essentially homeless. There's some like fucking tax.
What year
bullshit.
is this?
That maybe like 2013.
Gotcha.
Dude, my dates are all fucked up. No,
Yeah.
not 2013, because that's before I got arrested. That's probably like 2016.
Was crack the main problem?
That's the one that became a problem. But I mean, I was like doing heroin for a decent amount of years.
Gotcha.
Decent time. In Chicago, I found crack, and I was like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with crack, it was like, so if I only had $20, I'd buy heroin. But if I had $40, I'd spend 20 on crack and 20 on heroin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heroin's pretty easy to find here, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. But there's a lot of con artists as well.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it's easy to find a dealer if you know what you're looking for with a dealer, but the junkies around here suck.
Yeah.
Quick to rip you off.
Did you ever get like really bad crack or heroin?
Yeah. I was pretty bad off on it. Like I remember at my like skinniest, I was like 115 pounds.
Yeah. No, I meant like, did you ever
did I ever get that?
Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, get like
shitty-
scammed
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
Did it ever fuck you up?
No. Well, actually, that's how I got arrested. My heroin dealer got arrested, and we ended up going to the guy above him.
Mm-hmm.
But it turns out our dope boy was stepping on the product, like cutting it super heavy to stretch it out. So when we got the stuff from his guy, it was still cut, but it wasn't what we were used to. So I overdosed.
Damn, did you have to go to the hospital?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you remember that night?
A little bit. I remember waking up after being hit with, my heart had stopped, so I got Narcan and then paddles.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember maybe waking up from the paddles, but I definitely remember like waking up and like seeing the ceiling of the room I was in, and then going like in and out, and then I remember being handcuffed to a hospital bed and cops asking me where I got it from.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did you tell him?
Nope.
Damn.
Because the guy, I didn't know who I got it from, and then the only name that I could have given them was already in jail.
Right.
You know, I was like, you guys don't, you're going to the wrong guy. Like, you guys are asking the wrong person.
What year did you overdose?
Again, that's like, it was the year I got arrested.
Okay,
so the overdose led to the arrest.
Gotcha. Yeah. So were you like slowly weaning off drugs from 2014 to 2018?
Yeah, kind of. I'd like be
when
in
did you start
programs.
2020?
2021.
Okay.
Yeah, but so yeah, I'd be in programs where like I'd get drug tested regularly, so I wouldn't like do that. I would still like smoke weed every now and again, and then it would just be like, fuck, I hope my color number doesn't get called tomorrow or whatever for a drug test. You know, smoking weed on probation sucks. But yeah, I would slowly get off drugs, and I'd like get together 3 months or 6 months off drugs and then get high again.
Word.
Yeah. And so that the last time I got high was March 31st.
Yeah. Do you think like rehab centers made it worse?
I'll answer that with this anecdote. It was like, so as a kid, I got sent to a rehab center, and when I went there, I was only like drinking and smoking weed.
Mm-hmm. How old were you?
I was 16 or 17.
Gotcha.
And like, I mean, I was like doing pills,
mm-hmm.
but like not. It was like if somebody had pills, I would do them.
Mm-hmm.
But then
what was the first pill that like
Xanax.
you took for enjoyment? Xanax.
Yeah,
I took Xanax a few times in college.
Yeah, it's
not
like
regularly,
it's
just like
pretty
once or twice.
Dude.
Yeah, I already have like pretty high anxiety, so I didn't really notice anything. I think that's why I didn't notice anything.
Yeah. But when I was in that like adolescent rehab, they had a 12-step program meeting there that nobody had showed up to lead,
mm-hmm.
except this one like junkie outsider came in, and she had heroin in her person. She like just showed it to us. Yeah. Like to like try to impress like 17-year-old kids or something. Like I know it was like really weird and dumb, but so the first time I saw heroin was in a rehab, you know. But then other than that, no man, I think that the last one that I went to that was kind of like a sober boot camp.
Was it like outpatient group therapy?
I've done a bunch of those. But
I did that a couple summers ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that overall, those places are good if you have people that actually care running it. You know?
Right.
Because, like, at the time when you're in there trying to get sober, you're like, fuck this guy. He's not letting me go see my kid's mom for whatever reason, you know? And it's like, no, man, that guy's teaching you that life sucks and it's unfair and you're gonna have to deal with that other ways.
Yeah.
Know? Dude, rehab kind of rules when you're just in there with a bunch of dudes, you're just playing cards all the time, you're fucking doing like Sudokus and shit, you're reading a bunch, and you're like, you don't really have
I
any
read a bunch
obligations.
when I went to the outpatient place. Yeah, I read Obama's autobiography, A Promised Land.
Yeah, well, that fucking pot smoker. That's not the material I got in here.
I think I started smoking weed again when I finished the book. Yeah. I didn't do any drugs for like a month.
Yeah.
Nicotine, weed, or alcohol.
Nice. Nicotine's a motherfucker. Dude, I tried stopping caffeine recently.
We're literally vaping I'm vaping the most on the pod.
Yeah.
Sorry, viewers under 18, you can't watch this.
I wake up.
I actually don't let anybody that's under 18 to watch any or listen
Oh,
to any of this material quite yet.
I wake up in the middle of the night and hit my vape. Dude, I'm just like, I sleep with it under my pillow.
Yeah.
I'm just like, dude, it's bad news. It's bad news. But no, dude, and then
we'll get there, dude.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
I tried to quit caffeine and I did good for like 3 or 4 weeks. And then it was probably 3. The 4 is a stretch. And then I had a Coke at lunch one day at my office. They brought in lunch and there was no water. There was just Coke.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll have a Coke, whatever.
Yeah.
And then it was just back to 3 Red Bulls a day.
Dude, I feel like I needed to take drink an energy drink before I do one of these things. Yeah. Yeah, just to like get going, get my mind going. I don't know.
Yeah.
I used to not drink energy drinks like at all.
Yeah.
Until like last year.
I like coffee, man. I really do like coffee.
Hot coffee makes me shit really fast.
I know. I like that. I really like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
Oh, you like get clear in your system?
Yeah,
out,
I do.
I do kind of. I feel that sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's really uncomfortable.
Well, the good thing with coffee is like you're getting it all out. Because sometimes if I just go to the bathroom and I haven't had coffee, I'll be like sitting there, I'll be like, damn, there's some more I'm not all the way done. I'm gonna be back in the toilet in a couple hours.
Yeah.
But with coffee, it's like, say goodbye. You know?
Yeah, dude. Oh, man. Dude, so it's like instant too. It's like 20 to 30 minutes for me.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually go with iced coffee. I'll get the oat milk shake and espresso.
At Starbucks, that's what I get too.
Oh man.
That's good.
Yeah, and I will drink a hot mochaccino at Amazon. They got those. It's like hot chocolate and coffee mixed together, dude.
I like if I'm drinking hot coffee, I'll just drink it black.
Yeah,
that's fine. But
no sugar.
No sugar.
Oh, dude.
I like hot coffee. I feel like has the best effect.
Yeah,
you know,
it's kind of like a substitute for alcohol.
Yeah,
I feel that about energy drinks too, like a 0-calorie energy drink. It kind of reminds me of drinking alcohol.
Yeah, but
that might be the stupidest thing I've ever said.
No, you said way dumber things. I promise you that.
God damn, dude. I remember like when I first started going to open mics, I would walk into the bar and be like, "Don't fucking say anything."
What's the worst word you've said on stage?
I remember I was talking about how I didn't vote in the fall.
Yeah.
I think it was like the 10th open mic maybe that I did. And how, like I was talking to a girl that was from the Middle East, and she said I didn't have any privilege as a white man. And I set it up like it was gonna be a joke, and I didn't say anything.
Oh yeah.
Bro. I think I just went to the next joke.
Yeah.
Didn't have anything.
Yeah.
God damn. I remember Phil just went like,
Yeah. That's funny. Dude, I remember, did you ever go to the Sunday Circus mic when they were running it? It was after the Bengals lost the Super Bowl. They still had the mic afterwards. There was like a party at Go Bananas, and then they still had the mic afterwards. And everybody was fucked up and drunk and just in a bad mood, and then I go on stage and told a joke where I double down on the F slur twice, like in a way that it wasn't like calling somebody that, it's a funny joke.
Yeah.
Structurally wise, it was funny, but it was not the place to do it.
Right.
And I was still like new in the scene. That was like my first time like being invited to a hangout, like, you know.
Oh man.
So I'm just like, I don't really know you guys, but like I do, and like I don't know. This is funny. This is what I was thinking of, and I said it twice, and it was just not the joke. Yeah.
Did you get off after that? You keep going.
I kept going a little bit. And I mean, like, there was Riley. She said she liked it, and I was like, oh, that's cool. But I haven't done that joke again. I haven't done that joke since.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything else. I think I said women can't drive one time, and I didn't really have a joke for it. Sorry.
I've said
they can. If you didn't think they can, they can.
I've said the R slur on stage.
I have too, but it worked. It was at Chameleon one time.
Yeah, which is funny. That's like the one joke, the one mic where you're not supposed to do anything like that, anything close to the line. But yeah, it's.
I mean, does that really toe the line?
No, not really. And there is a context where it makes sense.
Yeah, like if I just like called you
retarded.
If I was like, Connor's retarded, and then I went to the next joke, then it wouldn't really make sense. I like the way I did it there. I called I think I said I was doing something. Yeah. That sounds crazy, and I was like, that might sound retarded, but then I went to explain it, and people laugh. So I don't know.
And they were wrong for laughing. He was wrong for saying it, but those people were more wrong for laughing.
Am I gonna get canceled by YouTube, dude?
Yeah.
God damn, or by the stand-up.
It's funny that you see things making a comeback.
The what is?
You see things making a comeback, like you see some people like not afraid to take those leaps. And I mean, like I said, there are contexts where things like that work. Like Jay, did you see Jay Larson when he was in town at all?
No, I didn't see him. That was last weekend, wasn't it? 2 weekends ago?
Yeah, he, I hosted that weekend. I would have seen you if you were there. Yeah. He has a joke where he says the F slur, but it's somebody else said it, and he's telling the story, you know, so there are contexts, and it does, because you can't paint the person in the story as the bigot they are without saying it, you know, so there are contexts.
Some people really don't like either of those words. Respect.
Yeah. But
not everybody's gonna think we're funny, dude.
Yeah.
Or handsome.
But dude, here's the thing. Oh yeah, nobody's gonna think that. But there are like things, or like people, you have to be telling a good joke to get away with saying something like that. Like you can't, the premise can't be that you're, like the funny thing can't be that you're shocking people by using a bad word.
Right.
You know, it's very funny when people are like, everyone's just soft now, I can't say rape in my act. It's like, no, you just don't have a funny joke about rape, you know?
Dude, that word, I mean, I don't like saying that word, dude. I think it's easier, I think it's easier to say retard than rape.
Yeah, it's a heavy one to say. That's why most people, and I have yet to hear, well, Patrice kind of has that joke about Mike Tyson getting accused of rape, or getting arrested for rape, indicted, whatever. But you know what I mean? It's like there's some words like, or if a white guy is gonna use a joke that has the N-word, it better be a flawless joke, you know? Because you can't blame using the N-word, be like, that's why it didn't work. It's like, no man, you're not good enough to make it work.
Right.
Most people are not going.
I don't think anybody is right now.
I mean, I'm not gonna say never. There are miracles.
Yeah,
but,
we're gonna need a really tan white guy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
To like, execute this joke.
Yeah, it's like it's not. You can't blame like. You know, if you're gonna take that leap, you better make sure you can fucking jump that far.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a shitty excuse to be like the audience was soft.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, not a lot, but a handful of comedians will make rape jokes, and I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Whoa,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. It's a tough one.
Yeah.
To do. It's a very tough one.
It's crazy when people say that, like, family members touch them.
Yeah, yeah. It has to be almost like a very like campy, silly like joke where you're bringing that up. You know, like Blake will do that. He has that joke about how different the different drinks you get when you go to a friend's house, the drinks they have with dinner says a lot about the family. Like if it's water, you're eating salad. If it's milk, you're like, what a bunch of fucking dorks or whatever. And if it's Mountain Dew or whatever, like, you know, whatever. And then one of the things is if it's this drink, well, we're gonna get touched in our sleep, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you remember what the drink was?
No, I don't. And now I'm just butchering his joke, and it's recorded for.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not specific.
Yeah.
When you're like, oh, my dad touched me. Yeah. It's like, dude, if you're making a joke. About something like that, that's fucked up. Yeah, and then I'm just like in my head, I'm like, are they telling us the truth right now, dude?
Yeah.
Then I gotta go up.
Yeah.
Then you gotta do your own set, dude.
Yeah. The only way to follow that is be like, you follow them by being like, aren't you guys proud of my child? You know, like just be like, yeah, because there was a chick that was like working through something that came into the scene a year ago or something, year and a half, around this time last year, I guess, actually.
Yeah.
That she was definitely like working through something where like a teacher had assaulted her.
Really?
Yeah, and the whole thing was just like, white men fucking suck, this and that, and it wasn't like jokes at all. It was just like, I don't think this is the venue for like if this is what helps you heal, that rules, but like
that's for group therapy.
Yeah, man, you're just making
that's the right setting for it.
Yeah, you're just making people uncomfortable, and then they're not laughing at you, so now you feel bad because you're like, well, I'm not funny, I'm being vulnerable on stage and I'm not getting the reaction I want, and it's like, dude, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Yeah, dude. Man.
So you ever been touched?
No, I don't think so. Not that I can remember.
I know, that's the fucked up thing about it. Is like you can go through your whole life and just be like, damn, dude, I never got molested.
Yeah.
Then you like smell a smell or you hear a song and you're like, what the fuck?
And Kathy, no!
Yeah. You go through your whole life.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, we kind of took a dark turn towards the end.
And it's the only time we're laughing.
Nah, I don't think we said anything bad though. No. We were just talking about slurs.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it like context matters so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not even like we've talked about it today and we talked about it before. It's not the specific word, it's the words around it and the way you're setting it up.
Yeah.
Be a professional.
Yeah. Well, and that's just the thing I want to tell. Like, there are some new kids coming in that like think they're like, it's like, fuck, man, everybody's just so soft, and I want to. And it's like, man, it's not that the audience is soft. It's that you're not funny right now. Try to be funny without saying those things, and in 2 years come back and try and tackle this joke. You know, don't blame the audience because you're a shitty comic.
Yeah, it can be really easy to blame the audience.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing
For
stand up, but it's very rude to do. You probably gotta get out of here, dude, don't you?
Yeah.
Are you gonna head to Bananas?
I am, but. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this has been fun.
Yes.
This has been
I'm
fun.
glad we finally got it.
Yeah.
Did it on video, dude.
Brother.
Did the damn thing.
Yeah.
Sorry about the microphone.
It is what it is.
That one.
Now because of that fucked up purchase though, I can start my own solo cast.
I gotta stop pointing too.
Yeah.
I think it's alright to point at everybody that's watching this for impact and to make them feel welcomed, but yeah, that's what Spencer told me when I work at Go Bananas. When I'm a doorman, don't point at things.
Oh yeah.
Show them the way.
With the hand.
The hand.
Yeah.
Maybe
That's some
do
restaurant
that
shit.
to the audience.
Spencer's a killer door guy.
Spencer's gonna be on the next episode. Spencer DeMulkey. Connor Twele. What's your Instagram?
Conman_Jenkins JENKINS.
Cool, and I'll put that in the bio.
Yeah.
You got anything else that you want to plug? Facebook, Connor Twele. CONNOR space TWELE.
Yeah, you got it. Symposium every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. in East Walnut Hills, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah.
Fun lineups, different rotating hosts, and I've got Fermentorium is the show that I produce June 30th. And then I am going to be on the road for the first time. The first like real string of road dates. So that's cool.
Where at?
I'm going to be featuring at Brickroom Comedy Club.
Indy, right?
Noblesville.
Noblesville, Indianapolis people. Connor's.
Wow,
What day is
July 14th and 15th.
Hell yeah.
Then I'll be in Ann Arbor July 29th. I'll be in Erie, Pennsylvania July 8th.
Okay.
And maybe Pittsburgh on the 7th if I can get that lined up.
Dude, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, dude.
Yeah, that's very
You're getting
cool.
it going.
Yeah. And congrats on hosting Symposium last night.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just gotta keep grinding, right?
Keep grinding, bro. You got it.
Oh my god, I was gonna ask you something else. God damn. You wanna make out?
Yeah, on camera.
Alright guys,
Yeah.
It's always up.
It's always up, brother.